Good morning, I'm J. Lenora Bressler, and welcome to the November 2nd, 2018 edition of the Bible, Delight in the Details. Yes, I'm in costume yet again. Today is Reformation Day at Geneva Classical Academy, and even though Tristan does not go there anymore since he's at the Polk State College Collegiate High School, the Queen of the Reformation has been asked to put in an appearance. Now, the clarion call of the Reformation by Martin Luther is Romans chapter 1, verse 17. The just shall live by faith. Martin Luther had been a monk, a very devout monk, probably in his own opinion, probably the best monk that ever lived. Because gotta love that kind of guy. But he really did try hard to be a good monk. And he was all about works. He was all about penitence. He was all about thinking, frankly, badly of himself. And it didn't seem to bring him what he read in the scriptures was the joy of salvation, as King David called it. And so he went on a investigation. He did research, and he also went all the way to Rome. He went to all the sacred places. He tried to figure out what's wrong. And finally he realized that the Christianity that he had understood was about rules and regulations and having to work to please God. And then he realized, no, it's about a relationship with the Lord. It's about having the faith, which is not just about head knowledge, but it's about commitment. Do you have faith in gravity? Yeah, you know what gravity is, but do you sit down in a chair thinking that it will hold you up? Do you have faith in that chair that it has overcome, at least to some extent, gravity? Do you think, if I walk out the door, I'm just going to float off into space? No, you believe in gravity, and you put that faith into tangible terms by living according to it. You know, I know that I don't like to have to ask for help sometimes, but I have had to in my life. I've had to ask for help, whether it was because of physical issues or financial issues, or I made a mistake and I needed help to correct it. And I'll tell you, it's so wonderful when somebody helps you, and it's not like they're saying, "Oh, shame on you," and you didn't live up to this, but they just help you. That's what God is saying. He says, I do not need perfection in order to have a relationship with you. I do need your faith, and I need your commitment that over time I am going to be in the business of making you perfect. You have to be committed to that. That's what real faith in God is about. Not that he's going to keep you where you are. Yes, he accepts you as you are right now, but you also have to want to become more and more like him. And why wouldn't you? He's perfect and loving and kind and long-suffering and patient, something I am not. And, he is the quintessential of love. And when Martin Luther understood that he was dealing with a God of love, whereas always before he thought he was dealing with a God who was out to get us, watching for us to make mistakes. No, we're dealing with a God who is like a parent who's at the finish line, cheering us on and saying, you can do it, you can do it. We're dealing with a coach who's willing to put in the hard hours to help us be all we can be. Oh, my friends, on this day that we're celebrating Reformation Day at Geneva, which was actually on Halloween, October 31st, because that's when he nailed the theses up on the cathedral door, the things that he wanted to discuss publicly. Oh, on this day of celebration, we need to remember we have a God of love, encouragement, exhortation, and most of all, very great support of us. I'm J. Lenora Bressler. Visit me on the next edition of the Bible. Delight in the Details. Have a great day.